Kaj here with Daily Profit Cycle, another weekly video update. It's Wednesday, May 19th, a bloodbath in the markets as it was last week. And I'm going to tell you sort of a broken record type deal in that I think it's another opportunity to buy some select sectors and names at a discount, including, of course, cryptocurrencies. And I thought it was funny this week that there was some, let's call it euphoria reached in the crypto market with Dave Portnoy and others putting out videos talking about the shit coins they're backing or otherwise talking about cryptos going to the moon. And if you're paying attention today, you have to wonder which way which direction the moon is, because Bitcoin's now been cut in half from its highs above $60,000 in just a month or two. That's the chart behind me, and if it pierces down through 30,000, Bitcoin is going to have some more pain ahead. And so I'll get back to cryptos in a second. But the main point I want to make today is that I still don't think this bull market euphoria is over. I don't think the era of cheap money is over. I don't think that stocks are done going to record prices. And I'll talk a little bit about why, and then I'll talk a little bit about what I was doing as a consequence of that line of thinking. So VIX still not breaking out above 30, not above even the level it was last week when everyone thought the world was going to end. I would reiterate that with indices at record prices, point moves are smaller in percentage terms, and so stocks have only sold off to where they were last month. I'm talking about the S&P 500. It hasn't even gone below where it was in April. So everyone's wondering, is this the start of something bigger? Is this a big correction, a change of the cycle? I still don't think it is. I guess I would also point to cannabis stocks, which is sort of a weird thing to point to, but they're holding up quite well in the face of the selling that we've seen the first 3 days of this week, starting to materialize late Monday, and then certainly picking up steam Tuesday and here into Wednesday. But the cannabis stocks are holding up real well. And you would think that if this was the end of the euphoria or the end of the bull market, the speculative fields like cannabis would be selling off harder. But they were already sort of at the low end of where they should be. And I've been recommending cannabis stocks recently, even had a takeout in one last week. So I don't think it's time for the general markets to turn around. And so I was placing buy orders this week, and this morning I'll run through those. I was buying oil stocks. I recommended another oil ETF the other week, and foundational profits were up on that. I was bidding on oil stocks this morning. I was bidding on rare earth stocks this morning. You'll notice both of those are in the commodity field, right? Because commodities are still inflating despite a brief pause here. And I would also point to back to cryptos, I guess, to wrap it up, because I'm not a crypto naysayer. In fact, I'm bullish on Bitcoin. I'm even bullish on Bitcoin long term here, and I think it's a buying opportunity. And so, and I also think that there's a lot of future in digital assets, and so I think this is an opportunity, if you've been waiting for a pullback in that sector, to take a look at some of the names that have been too high flyers to buy into over the past couple of months. You've got a real sell-off in that sector here. And then lastly, just to wrap up on gold, it's done quite well over the past month, moving up to the high 1800s before pulling back just a bit. And I think if you get any more pullback here in gold, it's time to start looking at quality positions again. And I can put a link up to one of the ways that we're doing that here at Daily Profit Cycle. And so lots of things to do out there. And just to wrap up, I guess, on that is, there's always a bull market somewhere is a common phrase. And so, if tech is getting killed, if other things are getting killed, there's always places to put capital. And I guess that's what is, sticks in my side about some of the crypto speculators. Let's not call them investors. The diamond hand hodlers of the shit coins and other cryptos is that it's not an investment strategy, right? I hear all the stories like you do of Dogecoin millionaires and people that made 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 grand on whatever coin it is. But that doesn't that you retire, and it certainly doesn't set you up for life. And it's certainly not a diversified investment plan that takes advantage of multiple asset classes and is able to bend and be flexible enough to, not have to be so ardent about hodling when your only asset of choice, just took a 50% haircut in a month. And so just want to say that there's other places to invest. And I think, getting a little bit more esoteric, that crypto investors are going to, start looking at other asset classes, speculative asset classes, specifically commodities. I mean, we saw a silver short squeeze. We've seen retail interest in uranium. And I think much more of that is ahead as crypto serves as a gateway drug, let's call it, to the rest of the market. We'll pick it back up next week. Nick Hodge signing off for Daily Profit Cycle.